10 hidden African beaches you didn't know existed. Secret paradise destinations. Think you've seen all of Africa's beauty? Think again. In today's video, we're revealing 10 of Africa's most stunning secret beaches, hidden paradises that even most locals don't know about. From untouched islands to golden coastlines, these are destinations you'll want to add to your bucket list ASAP. Stay till the end. Number 7 will absolutely blow your mind. 1. Bazaruto Archipelago. Mozambique, far from the tourist trails of Africa's big cities, lies a place so untouched, so pristine that it feels like it belongs to another world entirely. Welcome to the Bazaruto Archipelago, Mozambique's crown jewel, and one of the last true paradises on Earth. The hidden gem of the Indian Ocean, wide drone shot zooming out from Bazaruto Island, revealing sand dunes stretching into turquoise shallows, stretching off Mozambique's southern coast. The Bazaruto Archipelago is a chain of 6 breathtaking islands: Benguerra, Magaruki, Santa Carolina, often called Paradise Island, Bang, and Shell Island. Together, they form a protected marine national park, home to coral gardens, dolphins, turtles, and the rare dugong, a gentle sea creature related to the manatee, found in only a handful of places in the world. The waters here are so clear that you can see every ripple of sand beneath you. Fishermen still sail in handcrafted wooden dams, their white sails standing tall against the deep blue horizon, just as they have for centuries. Bazaruto isn't about nightlife or crowds, it's about rediscovering simplicity. Here, your entertainment is nature itself, the whisper of the wind, the rhythm of the tide, and the dance of light across the waves. A journey beyond the ordinary to reach this secret paradise. Your adventure begins in Vilanculo, a small coastal town on mainland Mozambique. From there, it's a short scenic flight or a boat ride to the islands, a transition that feels like you're leaving reality behind. As your plane descends, the islands appear like emeralds scattered across a sapphire sea. The moment you land, the air changes, warm, fragrant, and alive with the scent of salt and wildflowers. Luxury eco-lodges nestle discreetly among palm groves. There's no noise, pollution, no traffic, no rush, only the hum of nature. Whether you stay at the world-famous Anantara Bazaruto Island Resort or a rustic beachfront bungalow, the feeling is the same: complete harmony with the ocean, life beneath the waves. Underwater footage, schools of colorful fish darting between coral reefs, a diver gliding alongside a sea turtle. But Bazaruto's greatest treasures lie beneath the surface. The archipelago's coral reefs are among the healthiest in the Indian Ocean, teeming with parrotfish, angelfish, moray eels, and rays. If you're lucky, you might spot the elusive dugong, often grazing in the seagrass beds. Divers and snorkelers come from all over the world to explore the reefs at 2 Mile Reef, a mesmerizing underwater wonderland. For the adventurous, scuba diving here feels like entering a dream. Crystal visibility, calm waters, and the hum of marine life all around. Even beginners can take short courses offered by certified dive schools on the islands. On land, dunes, wildlife, and serenity back on land. Bazaruto's landscape is just as magical. The islands are covered in rolling sand dunes that rise like golden mountains, offering panoramic views of the ocean. From the top, the world below feels endless, turquoise blending into blue, blue fading into sky. Inland, you'll find freshwater lakes shimmering among the dunes, home to flocks of flamingos and herons. It's a surreal sight, desert meeting sea, water meeting sky, horseback rides along the beach, kayaking through mangroves, or simply watching the sun melt into the horizon. Every moment here feels cinematic. The taste of paradise Mozambican cuisine is a feast for the senses. On the islands, seafood is the star. Think freshly grilled prawns, spicy piri-piri crab, and lobster caught that same morning. Pair it with coconut rice and a glass of chilled local beer, and you've found your version of paradise. For a cultural touch, visit one of the small fishing villages. The locals, known for their warmth and hospitality, will often invite you to join in their evening meals or teach you a few words in Portuguese. The best time to visit Bazaruto is between May and October, when the weather is dry and the ocean is at its clearest. During this time, you'll also have the best chance to spot dolphins and whale sharks as they migrate along the coast. Avoid the cyclone season, January to March, when the seas can get rough and some lodges close temporarily. Why you should visit few places in the world balance luxury and wild beauty the way Bazaruto does. Whether you're looking for romance, solitude, or adventure, this island paradise offers it all. Imagine waking up to the sound of waves, diving into a living reef, or walking barefoot on powdery sand that stretches as far as the eye can see. Perfect for divers, honeymooners, and solitude seekers. Main attractions: 2 Mile Reef, Dolphin Bay, Benguera's Dunes. Paradise Island, wildlife highlights: dolphins, turtles, whale sharks, and flamingos. Do's and don'ts. Do use reef-safe sunscreen to protect. Marine life: do take local guided tours to learn about the area's fragile ecosystem. Do bring cash, as some smaller islands have limited ATM access. Do respect local customs. Greet people with a smile and basic Portuguese phrases. Don'ts: don't touch or stand on coral. It damages living reefs. Don't litter or leave plastic waste. The islands depend on clean ecosystems. Don't disturb wildlife, especially dugongs and nesting. Turtles: don't venture out alone. On long kayak trips without local advice, tides can shift quickly. A farewell to paradise, final shots, sunset over the dunes. Waves rolling gently as a dhow sails past, as the sun dips low over the Indian Ocean. The Bazaruto Archipelago glows gold, a reminder that paradise still exists, hidden away from the world's rush. It's not just a beach. It's a feeling of peace, wonder, and connection with nature. When you leave Bazaruto, you don't just take photos, you take memories of stillness, beauty, and gratitude. And somewhere deep inside, you promise yourself you'll return. Up next, we're heading north to one of the most photographed beaches in the world, yet one that still holds its secrets: Source, Dargant in Seychelles. You won't believe your eyes. 2. Source, Dargant, Seychelles. If paradise had a signature look, this would be it. Giant granite boulders, powder white sand, and water so clear you can see your reflection. Welcome to Source, Dargant, Seychelles, a place so surreal. It feels like nature's greatest masterpiece. The beach that redefined beauty tucked away on Ladag Island, one of Seychelles' smallest and most enchanting islands, lies Source Dargant, often called the most photographed beach on Earth. But no photo can truly capture what it feels like to be here. The colors shift with every passing hour, from soft golden hues at sunrise to electric blues by midday. Then finally, warm amber as the sun dips below the horizon. The beach is framed by towering granite boulders, sculpted by wind and waves over millions of years. Between them are small lagoons of shallow, crystal water where fish dart like silver streaks. Each step feels like walking inside a painting, one created by the hand of time and the brush of the sea. The journey to La Digue, getting to this paradise, is an adventure in itself. First, you'll fly into Mehi, Seychelles, main island. From there, take a scenic 15-minute flight or a 1-hour ferry to Praslin Island. Then comes the final leg, a short boat ride to La Digue, where time slows to a peaceful rhythm. There are no cars dominating the island's roads, only bicycles and ox carts. It's part of La Digue's charm, an island that insists on simplicity. Visitors rent bikes and ride along palm-lined paths, passing through tiny Creole villages. The scent of fresh bread and coconut oil filling the air. By the time you reach the entrance to Lunian Estate, the protected area that leads to Aunt's Sauce d'Argent, you're already smiling. The journey feels more like a gentle rewind into a slower, happier way of life. A walk through paradise, the path to the beach winds through Lunian Estate Park, a historic plantation filled with coconut palms and vanilla vines. Here, you might meet Aldabra giant tortoises, some over 100 years old, moving slowly across the fields like ancient guardians of the island. The air smells of salt and sun. The soft crunch of sand underfoot signals you're getting closer, and then suddenly, there it is. The ocean opens up before you, shallow, calm, and glittering like liquid glass. Each granite boulder seems perfectly placed, as though nature had spent centuries composing the most photogenic scene imaginable. Experiencing the magic Aunt's Sauce d'Argent is unlike any other beach. The water here is so shallow, you can wade far out without it ever reaching your shoulders. It's the perfect place for swimming, snorkeling, or simply floating and watching clouds drift by. Because the reef protects the shoreline, there are no big waves, making it ideal for families, photographers, and anyone seeking calm. When the tide is low, you can walk between boulders, discovering hidden coves and pockets of sea life. For photographers, every angle is a masterpiece. The light here has a special glow. It bounces off the granite and turns the sea into a mirror. That's why it's been featured in films, commercials, and magazines around the world. But despite its fame, it remains peaceful, especially in the early morning or late afternoon, when the crowds are gone and the beach becomes your private paradise. Life beneath and beyond, underwater shot, coral gardens, tropical fish swimming lazily. Beneath the calm surface lies a living world, schools of butterfly fish, angelfish, and baby reef sharks weaving through coral gardens. The reef protects the beach, not only from waves, but from overdevelopment, preserving its fragile ecosystem. If you venture beyond the water, La Digue offers hidden treasures of its own, Aunt's Marin, a secluded beach accessible only by hiking. Grand Aunts, with stronger surf and dramatic scenery, and Bellevue, the island's highest point, offering a panoramic view of paradise below. Taste of the islands. No trip to Seychelles is complete without tasting the local flavors. On La Digue, everything is fresh, coconuts cracked open before your eyes, grilled red snapper served with lime, and tropical fruits that taste like sunshine. Visit one of the beachside cafes, like Landbowser, right near Aunt's Sauce d'Argent. Order a Creole curry and fresh coconut water, and let the ocean soundtrack complete the meal. The locals here are welcoming and proud of their island. Many families have lived here for generations, preserving the balance between tourism and tradition. Best time to visit. The best time to visit Arns. Source is from April to November, during the dry season. The skies are clear and the sea is calm. If you want the beach all to yourself, arrive at sunrise, when the tide is low, the air is cool, and the light paints the granite gold. Avoid midday if you can. It's beautiful but can be crowded. Early mornings and late afternoons are when the beach reveals its soul, quiet, intimate, and breathtaking. Why you should visit Arns, Source isn't just another beach, it's a living postcard. It's a reminder that beauty doesn't need filters or fame, just sunlight, sea, and stone. It's where time stands still, where stress melts away, and where you remember how beautiful simplicity can be. Perfect for couples, honeymooners, photographers, and peace seekers. Main attractions: Lunian Estate, giant tortoises, coral lagoons, cycling paths, wildlife highlights, reef fish, turtles, fruit bats, and rare birds like the paradise fly. Do's and don'ts. Do's: do visit early morning or late afternoon to enjoy peace and golden light. Do bring reef shoes, some rocks and coral. Fragments can be sharp. Do respect the tortoises and never feed them junk food. Do carry cash. Small cafes and bike rentals, often. Don't accept cards. Do support local businesses by eating and shopping locally. Don'ts: don't walk barefoot on coral. It's living and fragile. Don't leave trash or plastics behind. The island takes pride in being clean. Don't dive too close to the reef. Fins can damage coral. Don't ignore tide times. Low tide is ideal for walking, but high tide can make paths tricky. The soul of Seychelles as the sun sets. The beach turns into a dreamscape. The sea glows like molten silver, and palm shadows stretch across the sand. The world feels quiet, timeless, and eternal. They say paradise is a state of mind, but here it's a place you can touch. Arns Source isn't just a beach, it's a feeling, a whisper of peace that stays with you long after you've left the island. Next up, we leave Seychelles behind and head west to Kenya's hidden treasure, Watamu Beach, where coral gardens and sea turtles create one of Africa's most magical coastal escapes. Kenya, don't miss it. In a land known for its wild savannas and safari sunsets, there lies a hidden treasure along the coast where the jungle meets the sea, and coral gardens bloom beneath turquoise waves. Welcome to Watamu Beach, Kenya's best-kept coastal secret. Beyond the safari, when people think of Kenya, they picture lions, elephants, and the vast plains of the Masai Mara. But what few know is that just a few hours away lies another kind of paradise, the coastal village of Watamu, tucked between Malindi and Mombasa on the Indian Ocean. The word Watamu means sweet people in Swahili, and that's exactly what you'll find here. Gentle smiles, laughter, and a sense of calm that seeps into your soul. It's a place where time seems to slow, and the sound of the ocean becomes your heartbeat. Arrival at the hidden paradise from Nairobi. You can take a short flight to Malindi Airport, then drive about 20 minutes south along a coastal road lined with palms and mango trees. As you arrive, the first thing you'll notice is the color of the water, a surreal shade of blue that looks like it's been painted onto the world. The coastline stretches in a gentle curve, dotted with boutique resorts, eco-lodges, and cozy beach cottages. It's peaceful, no towering hotels, no overcrowded beach bars. Just the quiet rustle of palm leaves and waves kissing the sand. Watamu is part of the Watamu Marine National Park, one of Kenya's oldest and most protected marine ecosystems, a paradise for snorkelers, divers, and dreamers alike. The underwater wonderland beneath the waves lies another world entirely. Watamu's coral gardens are alive, pulsing with color and motion. Here, you can swim among schools of butterfly fish, clownfish, and parrotfish. If you're lucky, you might even spot sea turtles gliding gracefully through the reef. At the heart of it all is Turtle Bay, a crescent-shaped lagoon famous for its calm, clear water and abundant marine life. You can snorkel just meters from the beach, where coral heads rise like miniature mountains beneath the surface. Local guides offer affordable glass-bottom boat tours, where you can admire the coral without even getting wet. The reef glows beneath the boat like stained glass lit by the sun. And if you're a diver, don't miss Watamu's outer reef, home to rays, reef sharks, and occasionally even dolphins that come to play in the surf. The sea turtles of Watamu. Watamu isn't just beautiful, it's a place of hope and conservation. The beaches here are one of the most important turtle nesting sites in the entire Indian Ocean. Every year, hundreds of green turtles, hawks, and olive ridleys return to these shores to lay their eggs. Organizations like Local Ocean Conservation protect these gentle creatures, rescuing injured turtles and guiding hatchlings safely to sea. Visitors can even volunteer for a day, watching hatchlings emerge under moonlight, their tiny flippers carrying them toward the surf. It's one of those moments that remind you how fragile and sacred nature really is. Adventure awaits beyond the beach. Watamu offers endless adventure. You can kayak through the Maida Creek mangroves, a maze of waterways where flamingos feed and crabs scuttle through the mud. The creek glows gold at sunset, reflecting the silhouettes of palms and dhows, or trichites, one of the area's growing passions, with steady winds and wide open bays. It's perfect for beginners and pros alike. If you prefer something quieter, take a boat out at dawn to Blue Lagoon Bay, where the water is glass smooth and dolphins sometimes follow you in playful arcs. Culture, cuisine, and coastal charm. Watamu may be small, but it's full of life. The town blends Swahili, Arab, and Italian influences, a cultural mix born from centuries of trade along the East African coast. You'll hear locals switching effortlessly between English, Italian, and Swahili, their voices carried on the sea breeze. In the narrow lanes, you'll find markets selling kangas, colorful wraps, handmade jewelry, and woven baskets. When hunger strikes, dive into the local cuisine, freshly grilled seafood, coconut rice, samosas, and spicy Swahili curries. Don't miss a visit to Papa Remo Beach Restaurant or Kobe Beach Resort, where you can dine barefoot in the sand as the tide rolls in, as night falls. The village hums with quiet joy, small bonfires, soft music, and the laughter of fishermen telling stories under the stars. A touch of history just a short drive inland lies one of Kenya's most mysterious archaeological sites, the Gede ruins, an ancient Swahili city dating back to the 12th century. Here, stone mosques, palaces, and homes now lie in silence, swallowed by the forest. It's a haunting reminder of the civilizations that once thrived along this coast. Walking among the ruins, you can almost hear the whispers of the past, traders speaking Arabic, laughter echoing through courtyards, the clang of ships unloading spices from distant lands. It's a reminder that Waterloo's story stretches back centuries, woven into Africa's great maritime history. The best time to visit Waterloo is between December and March, or July to October, when the weather is dry and the sea is calm. During these months, visibility underwater can exceed 20 meters, perfect for snorkeling and diving. Avoid the April-May monsoon season, when heavy rains can cloud the water and limit outdoor activities. Why you should visit: montage, fishermen, turtles, sunsets. Waterloo is where nature, culture, and adventure meet. It's the kind of destination that stays under your skin, a place where every sunrise feels new, and every sunset feels like a reward. It's Kenya's gentle side, serene, soulful, and spectacular, perfect for divers, eco-travelers, couples, and families. Main attractions: Turtle Bay, Mida Creek, Gede Ruins, Blue Lagoon, Waterloo Marine Park. Wildlife highlights: sea turtles, dolphins, coral fish, flamingos, and mangrove crabs. Do's and don'ts: do's, take a guided snorkel or diving tours to explore safely. Do support turtle conservation programs like local ocean conservation. Do learn a few Swahili phrases. Locals love it when visitors try. Do carry reef-safe sunscreen to protect coral life. Do respect cultural customs, especially dress modestly in town. Don'ts: don't touch or collect coral, it's alive and easily damaged. Don't feed wild animals or turtles, it disrupts their natural behavior. Don't swim too far alone, currents can be deceptive. Don't ignore tidal schedules when exploring reefs. Tides rise fast. Don't bargain rudely, negotiate with respect. It's part of Swahili hospitality. The soul of Waterloo: as the sun sets behind the palms, the sky turns to fire, pink, orange, and violet dancing across the sea. The day slows. A dhow glides past. A child's laughter fades into the rhythm of the waves. In Waterloo, you don't just visit the beach, you feel it. It's not about ticking destinations off a list. It's about connecting with nature, with people, and with the peace you didn't realize you were missing. Next up, we sail south to one of East Africa's most iconic beaches, Nungwi, Zanzibar, where tradition meets tropical sunsets and magic fills the sea breeze. Don't go anywhere, you're about to see Africa's paradise glow. Four, Nungwi Beach, Zanzibar, Tanzania. Welcome to Nungwi Beach, the jewel of Zanzibar's northern coast, where turquoise seas kiss powder white sand, and time dances to the rhythm of the tides. This isn't just a beach. It's a dream carved by the Indian Ocean, a place where fishermen, travelers, and storytellers all find the same thing: peace. Soft Swahili-inspired background music fades in, chorus strings and ocean ambience. Zanzibar may be known as the Spice Island, but Nungwi is its heartbeat. Where the world slows down, Nungwi lies at the northernmost tip of Zanzibar Island. About 60 kilometers from Stone Town, and yet, it feels like another world entirely. Here, life moves in harmony with the sea. The village wakes with the sunrise and the call of the fishermen. Wooden dhows, handcrafted by local boat builders, glide out toward the horizon, chasing the day's first catch. Close up, an elderly craftsman carving a dhow's hull with practiced precision. For generations, the people of Nungwi have lived by the tides, each wave a teacher, each sunrise a promise. Nungwi's culture is deeply rooted in the Swahili coastal tradition, a blend of African, Arab, and Persian influences that shaped Zanzibar's soul over centuries. You'll hear it in the music, taste it in the food, and feel it in the island's warmth. The magic of the beach. What makes Nungwi truly special is its swimmable tides. Unlike much of Zanzibar, where the ocean pulls back dramatically during low tide, Nungwi's waters remain deep and inviting all day long. That means you can swim, snorkel, or simply float beneath the sun at any hour, no waiting for the tide to return. The water is unbelievably clear, shifting from sapphire blue to emerald green, and the sea life here is alive with color. You might see parrotfish darting through coral gardens, sea turtles gliding gracefully by, or dolphins breaking the surface as the sun sets behind them. When the light hits just right, it feels like the whole world is made of gold. Adventure beneath and beyond Nungwi isn't just about relaxation, it's also one of East Africa's best destinations for marine adventure. Snorkeling and diving, the reefs around Nungwi and nearby Nemba Atoll are world famous. Nemba, just a 30-minute boat ride away, is home to some of the most vibrant coral gardens in the Indian Ocean. Divers often encounter green turtles, moray eels, and playful dolphins. Dhow sunset cruises. As dusk approaches, traditional dhows line the horizon. Climb aboard one and sail into the sunset with a cool drink in hand. As the wind fills the sails and the sky bursts into fire. Deep sea fishing for Nungwi offers some of the best big game fishing in the region. Marlin, tuna, and barracuda await. Beach horse riding. Feel the wind and salt air as you ride along the shoreline. One of the most romantic experiences on the island. Here, every wave feels like an invitation to explore, to feel alive, to remember what freedom is. Taste of Zanzibar tri-octopus, curry grilled lobster with coconut rice, or Zanzibar pizza, a delicious street food found along the beach. Pair it with a glass of fresh passion fruit juice or a chilled stony tangawizi, and watch the stars appear one by one. Dinner in Nungwi isn't just about food, it's about the ocean's rhythm, the laughter of strangers, and the taste of salt in the air. Where to stay. Nungwi offers everything from luxury resorts to cozy guest houses. Luxury the Z Hotel and Riu Palace. Zanzibar blends style with ocean views, mid-range Aman bungalows, and Lanji. Beach bungalows offer comfort steps from the sand. Lodges like Flame Tree Cottages focus on sustainability and local culture. Footage, infinity pool overlooking the sea. Travelers lounging in hammocks. Most accommodations face the west, meaning every evening the sunset becomes a show just for you. Best time to visit. The best months to visit Nungwi are June to October and December to February. Sunny skies, calm seas, and perfect beach weather. Avoid April and May, the rainy season, when heavy showers can interrupt outdoor activities. Footage, sunrise over calm seas. Fishermen setting out. Come during the dry months, and every sunrise feels like a promise of perfection. Getting to Nungwi is easy. Fly into Abid Amani Karume International Airport in Zanzibar City. Then drive or take a taxi north, a scenic 1.5-hour journey through spice farms and coastal villages. Many visitors stop midway for a spice tour, where you can taste fresh vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg straight from the source. It's not just the destination, it's the journey through the island's heart that makes it special. Do's and don'ts do's. Respect local customs. Dress modestly when off the beach. Bargain politely when shopping at local markets. Try a sunset dhow. Cruise, it's unforgettable. Support local guides and eco-tours that protect marine life. Carry cash. Smaller vendors often don't take cards. Don'ts. Don't ignore the tides when exploring rocky areas. Avoid littering. The reefs here are delicate. Don't touch coral or sea creatures while snorkeling. Avoid walking alone at night in secluded areas. Don't expect fast Wi-Fi here. Life moves at island speed. The real beauty of Nungwi isn't just what you see, it's how it makes you feel. Why you should visit. Final montage. Aerial pullback over Nungwi at sunset. Dhows floating. People laughing around bonfires. Nungwi Beach is more than a tropical paradise. It's a living rhythm of nature, culture, and connection here. You wake with the ocean, live with the sun, and fall asleep under a million stars. This is where you remember what life feels like when it's simple and beautiful. Whether you come to dive, to dream, or just to breathe, Nungwi will steal your heart. And when you leave, the ocean's whisper will stay with you, a promise that paradise still exists, right here in Africa. Nungwi Beach, Zanzibar's golden edge of the world, where the ocean sings and every sunset feels like forever. 5. Tofo Beach, Mozambique. Somewhere along Mozambique's endless coastline lies a secret that whispers to the soul. A place where the sea glows like liquid sapphire, and the air hums with the rhythm of waves and drums. Welcome to Tofo Beach, a small fishing village turned traveler's paradise, where adventure and serenity meet beneath the same sun. This is where the world slows down, and you remember how to live again. A hidden paradise. On the Indian Ocean, Tofo lies on Mozambique's southeastern coast, about 20 kilometers from Inhambane, a charming colonial town once known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. This stretch of beach has a story written in every grain of sand, one of resilience, rhythm, and rebirth. After Mozambique's long civil war, Tofo emerged, quietly discovered, not by luxury developers, but by backpackers, divers, and dreamers seeking something real. It's a place where the ocean rules life, and smiles come easy. The ocean's playground. Tofo Beach is one of the world's top diving destinations, known for encounters that feel almost magical. Here you can swim with giant manta rays, snorkel alongside whale sharks, and spot humpback whales breaching offshore between June and October. It's humbling to come face to face with creatures that have ruled the sea long before we learned to swim. The secret lies in Tofo's unique currents, which bring nutrient-rich waters close to shore, attracting an extraordinary range of marine life. If you've ever dreamed of swimming in an underwater cathedral of giants, this is the place. Diving deep, the reefs of Tofo for divers. Tofo is a paradise unmatched. Sites like Manta Reef, Giant's Castle, and the Office offer spectacular underwater landscapes, coral walls, caverns, and endless schools of colorful fish. Local dive centers, piri-piri divers, and liquid dive adventures not only offer world-class diving, but also lead conservation programs that protect these fragile ecosystems. Tofo isn't just a place to see the ocean, it's a place to understand it. Above the waves, surf, sand, and soul beyond, diving, Tofo offers endless ways to play above the water. The beach's consistent waves make it a perfect spot for surfing. From beginner-friendly rollers to thrilling barrels. Or, if peace is what you crave, sunrise yoga on the sand will leave you feeling like part of the ocean itself. Each morning, as the sun lifts over the Indian Ocean, Tofo feels like a secret between you and the earth. Flavors of Mozambique. Tofo's food scene is a delicious reflection of its people, simple, soulful, and full of flavor. Order a plate of piri-piri prawns grilled over charcoal, or try matapa, a local dish made from cassava leaves, peanuts, and coconut milk. Don't miss a cold 2 meters beer or freshly cracked coconut as you watch the sunset. Every meal here tastes like friendship, ocean breeze, and a little bit of spice. At night, beach bars come alive, with music, reggae, Afro-jazz, and the pulse of Mozambican drums, blending with crashing waves. Tofo by night is where stories are shared and strangers become family. Where to stay. Tofo offers something for every kind of traveler. Luxury, Baía Sonambula, boutique comfort, overlooking the sea ecology. Casa na Praia, menos sustainable and stylish. Budget, Mozambique motel, colorful, creative, and full of life. Many lodges are eco-conscious, using solar power and locally sourced materials. Best time to visit, the best months to explore Tofo are May to November, during the dry season. Whale sharks and mantis can be seen year-round, but humpback whales visit between June and October, a spectacle you'll never forget. Avoid January to March if you're not a fan of heavy rain. Footage, sunny blue skies, families enjoying the surf. Come when the sky is clear, and Tofo will show you the color of freedom. Getting there, fly into Inhambane Airport, which connects to Maputo, Mozambique's capital, and other regional hubs. From Inhambane, it's just a drive to Tofo Beach, a scenic route through coconut groves and colorful villages. Do's and don'ts. Learn a few Portuguese phrases. Locals appreciate the effort. Support marine conservation by choosing ethical tour operators. Visit the local market for handmade crafts and fresh seafood. Bring cash. ATMs can be unreliable. Try snorkeling even if you don't dive. The shallows are full of life. Don't touch or chase whale sharks or manta rays. Admire them from a respectful distance. Avoid walking barefoot on coral. Don't flash valuables. Tofo is safe, but humble. Avoid single-use plastics. Help keep the ocean clean. Don't underestimate the sun. Sunscreen is your best friend. Why you should visit Tofo Beach. Final montage. Drones sweeping over the beach. Divers surfacing. Bonfire on the sand under 1,000,000 stars. Tofo isn't a luxury resort. It's something far more precious. It's freedom, untouched and unfiltered. A place where the ocean feels alive, where strangers greet you with balm daya, and where every sunset looks like it was painted just for you. Tofo reminds us that paradise doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be real. When you finally leave, you won't just remember the waves or the diving. You'll remember the smiles, the rhythms, and the way the sea seemed to know your name. Tofo Beach, where the ocean breathes and your heart beats in time with it. 10. Belle Mer, Mauritius. Imagine a beach where every wave whispers peace, where every sunrise feels like a painting, and where time slows down just long enough for your heart to breathe. Welcome to Belle Mer Beach, the crown jewel of Mauritius, a paradise that defines tropical perfection. This is where calm meets color, where the Indian Ocean cradles your soul in shades of blue you didn't know existed. The heart of Mauritius' east coast, Belle Mer, sits gracefully on the east coast of Mauritius, about an hour's drive from the capital, Port Louis. It's a place that feels untouched by hurry, a stretch of coastline nearly 10 kilometers long, fringed with palm trees and lagoon waters that shimmer like glass. Footage, drones sweep along the lagoon, boats floating lazily over coral shallows. The name Belle Mer means beautiful sea in French, and every ripple here lives up to the name. The lagoon of dreams, Belle Mer's beauty begins in its lagoon, one of the longest and calmest in Mauritius. The offshore coral reef acts as a natural barrier, creating a shallow, crystal-clear swimming area that's perfect for families and anyone who wants to simply float in paradise. You'll find shades of blue you can't name, from deep sapphire to glassy turquoise to soft, milky aqua. Every few meters, you'll spot fish darting between coral rocks, or a starfish resting quietly beneath your feet. If peace had a color, this would be it. The endless white sands. Belle Mer's sands are among the softest and whitest in all of Mauritius, stretching for miles without interruption. This beach offers rare solitude, even at midday. You'll find spots that feel completely your own. It's the kind of place where you walk for hours and never want to turn back, just the ocean, your footprints, and the rhythmic sound of your own thoughts. Some beaches are crowded. Belle Mer feels like a secret whispered just to you. A sanctuary for the soul. Belle Mer isn't just beautiful, it's healing. The calm energy of the place makes it ideal for relaxation, yoga, and mindfulness retreats. You'll often see locals and travelers meditating under palm trees, practicing yoga at dawn, or simply lying on hammocks between coconut palms, listening to the ocean's slow heartbeat. Here, even silence feels alive. The resorts and luxury escapes. Belle Mer is home to some of Mauritius' most iconic resorts, each designed to blend luxury with nature's rhythm. The one and only Le Saint-Geran, a legendary resort on a private peninsula, where every suite faces the ocean. Long Beach, Mauritius, modern, vibrant, perfect for couples and adventure seekers. Luxe Belle Mer, asterisk, famous for its dreamy overwater villas, world-class spa, and Instagram-worthy views. At Belle Mer, luxury isn't about noise. It's about the quiet comfort of knowing you've found paradise. Adventure beneath the combient, its tranquility. Belle Mer is a playground for water lovers. Go snorkeling or diving in nearby coral gardens, kite surfing in the trade winds, or take a catamaran cruise to nearby Isle aux Cerfs, one of Mauritius' most beautiful islands. If you think peace and adventure can't coexist, come to Belle Mer and watch them dance together. Flavors of the island. Mauritius cuisine is a colorful fusion of Indian, African, Chinese, and French influences, and Belle Mer is a feast for every sense. Start your morning with fresh coconut water. Taste Creole seafood, curries. And don't miss goto piments, spicy lentil fritters served with mango chutney. Many resorts offer beachfront dining under the stars, with live Sega music, the traditional Mauritian rhythm played on raven drums. In Belle Mer, every meal ends with laughter and a little sand between your toes. What to see and do around Belmar in Osurf's Island, just a short boat ride away. Known for its crystal lagoons and golf course, Flack Market, a lively local market, bursting with spices. An island crafts. Grand River, southeast waterfalls. Take a boat ride to see these scenic falls, where river meets ocean under sea. Walk. Try this unique experience, walking on the ocean floor, surrounded by fish. Deep sea fishing for thrill seekers. The eastern waters are rich with marlin and tuna. From calm lagoons to lively markets, Belmar shows every color of island life. Best time to visit Mauritius enjoys a warm, tropical climate year-round, but the best months to visit Belmar are May to December. During the dry season, when the air is cool, the sky clear, and the sea impossibly blue, every day feels like summer here, but softer, slower, and sweeter. Getting there, the nearest airport is Sir Siwu Sagar, Ramgoolam International Airport, MRU. About an hour's drive from Belmar, taxis and hotel transfers are easily available. And the journey takes you through sugarcane fields, small villages, and coastal views that set the mood long before you arrive. The road to Belmar feels like a countdown to serenity. Do's and don'ts. Do wake up early for the sunrise. Belmar faces east, and the colors are unreal. Do bring reef-safe sunscreen, protect the fragile ecosystem. Do try local marine dishes, the seafood is divine. Do take a catamaran cruise, it's the best way to see the coastline. Do take time to disconnect. Belmar rewards stillness. Don't litter or disturb coral reefs. Sustainability is key here. Don't expect nightlife. This is a sunrise, not a party. Beach. Don't swim too far beyond the reef. Currents can be strong. Don't skip the local markets. That's where you'll find real island life. Don't forget insect repellent. Evenings can bring gentle island bugs. Footage. Responsible travelers picking up trash. Smiling at locals. Watching sunrise. Paradise stays perfect when we protect it. Why Belmar steals every heart. Belmar isn't loud. It doesn't compete for your attention. It simply exists in harmony. Soft sand, gentle wind, warm smiles. It's where you stop chasing time and start living in it. It's not about what you do here. It's about how you feel while doing nothing at all. From the heart of Africa to the edge of the Indian Ocean, we've traveled through hidden beaches and secret shores. But Belmar, it's more than a destination. It's a gentle reminder that sometimes the most beautiful places are the quietest ones. So, when the world gets noisy, come here. Let the ocean remind you how peace sounds. Discover Africa's most beautiful hidden beaches, from Mozambique to Seychelles, Kenya, and Ghana. These underrated destinations are perfect for relaxation, snorkeling, diving, and photography. If you're searching for hidden gems in Africa, best beaches in Africa, or African Travel Destinations 2025, this video is for you. 7. Elmina Beach, Ghana. There are places where history breathes through the wind, where every wave carries a story of strength, struggle, and beauty reborn. Welcome to Elmina Beach, Ghana, where the ocean meets the soul of Africa. Where history meets heaven. Elmina Beach lies on Ghana's central region, about 12 kilometers west of Cape Coast. It's one of West Africa's most captivating coastlines, not just for its beauty, but for its soul. Here stands the Elmina Castle, built by the Portuguese in 1482, making it the oldest European building in sub-Saharan Africa. Once a fortress of trade, it later became one of the most painful reminders of the transatlantic slave trade. Today, Elmina Beach symbolizes healing, a place where the past is remembered, and the future shines bright, a beach of jewel beauty. Elmina Beach is stunning in its simplicity. Golden sands stretch for miles, kissed by warm Atlantic waves. The rhythm of the tide feels like the heartbeat of Ghana itself, steady, powerful, alive. You'll see local fishermen returning from dawn voyages, their colorful boats named after hope and faith. Children laugh and chase crabs across the sand. The smell of smoked fish and coconut fills the air, while the beach remains peaceful and largely untouched by commercial tourism. It offers travelers something far greater: authenticity. A journey through time. Elmina Castle. Visiting Elmina Castle is a powerful, emotional experience. As you step inside, the echoes of history whisper through the halls, a sobering reminder of the human journey. Guided tours take you through the door of no return, where millions of Africans were sent into the unknown. It's a moment that moves visitors to silence, but also fills them with a deep sense of connection and resilience. For many travelers, Elmina becomes a place of spiritual awakening, a chance to reflect, remember, and reconnect. Beyond history, the modern spirit of Elmina today is vibrant and alive. It's a town that honors its past while embracing the present through color, culture, and community. Walk through the streets and you'll find lively markets filled with laughter, handmade crafts, and the sweet aroma of Ghanaian street food. Stop by a local spot and try banku with grilled tilapia, fried plantains, or fresh coconut water straight from the shell. As evening falls, the beach transforms. Drums begin to play. The sky turns pink and gold, and locals gather to dance as waves shimmer in the fading light. This is Elmina, proud, joyful, and free. What to see and do in Elmina. Visit Elmina Castle, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a must-see for all travelers seeking to understand Africa's story. Relax at the beach, enjoy the golden sands, warm surf, and gentle breeze. Perfect for reflection or a quiet picnic. Explore Elmina Lagoon. Take a canoe ride among mangroves and watch fishermen haul in nets. Attend the Bazaruto festival celebrated every July. It marks the opening of the fishing season with color, drums, and dance. Take a day trip to Cape Coast Castle, another historic site only 20 minutes away. Visit National Park, about an hour away, home to the famous canopy walkway suspended above lush rainforest. Footage drone, flying over lush green canopy. Laughter on suspension bridges. Elmina is not just one story, it's 1,000 stories waiting to be lived. Where to stay. Elmina offers a blend of cozy seaside stays and boutique hotels. Coconut Grove Beach Resort, a serene escape right by the ocean, with palm trees and a pool overlooking the surf. Elmina Bay Resort, mid-range luxury with stunning ocean views. Stumble in Ecolodge, a budget eco-conscious stay run by friendly locals. Best time to visit. The best months to visit Elmina Beach are October to April, during Ghana's dry season. The skies are clear, the sea calm, and the sunsets absolutely magical. And if you visit in July, don't miss the Bazaruto Festival, a cultural explosion of color and pride unique to Elmina. Getting there. Elmina is an easy drive from Accra, Ghana's capital, about 2.5 to 3 hours west via the scenic coastal highway. You can take a private car, local bus, or guided tours. Footage, travelers on the road, villages and ocean views passing by. The journey from Accra to Elmina is a window into Ghana's soul, from bustling city to quiet seaside grace. Do's and don'ts. Do visit Elmina Castle with respect and mindfulness. Do interact kindly with locals. Ghanaians are famously warm and welcoming. Do support local artisans by purchasing crafts and handmade souvenirs. Do wake up early for sunrise. The light over the castle is mesmerizing. Do take time to learn about the history and culture. It deepens the experience. Don't litter or leave trash on the beach. Don't take photos inside the castle without permission. It's sacred ground. Don't haggle disrespectfully. Fair trade helps sustain the community. Don't treat Elmina purely as a tourist spot. It's a place of remembrance and resilience. Footage. Traveler helping clean beach litter. Exchanging smiles with locals. In Elmina, respect is the bridge between visitor and home. Why you should visit Elmina. Beach Elmina isn't just a destination. It's a journey through Africa's heart. It's where you can stand in the present and feel the pulse of the past. Where beauty and history meet, not in conflict, but in harmony. The sea that once carried pain now carries peace. The walls that once held sorrow now hold lessons for the future. And the sands that once felt heavy with history now shine with freedom and joy. Elmina Beach, where Africa remembers, heals, and smiles again. 8. Agadir Beach, Morocco, on the edge of the Sahara. Where the desert kisses the sea, lies a coastal paradise, golden, vibrant, alive. Welcome to Agadir Beach, Morocco's radiant crown on the Atlantic. This is not just a beach, it's a rhythm of waves, culture, and rebirth. The soul of Agadir sits on Morocco's southwestern coast, about 500 kilometers from Marrakesh. It's a city reborn, rebuilt from the ground up after a devastating earthquake in 1960, and like a phoenix rising from the sand, Agadir emerged stronger, modern, welcoming, and endlessly beautiful. Today, it's Morocco's most beloved beach destination, a blend of North African warmth and cosmopolitan flair. Agadir Beach stretches over 10 kilometers of golden sand, caressed by the Atlantic breeze and framed by the majestic Anti-Atlas Mountains. Here, every sunrise feels like a promise, every sunset a song. The golden coastline of Agadir Beach is wide, soft, and spacious, one of the cleanest and calmest in Morocco. It's perfect for swimming, long walks, or simply soaking in the golden glow. The promenade, lined with cafes and palm trees, stretches along the entire beachfront. It's the heartbeat of the city, alive with music, aromas, and laughter from sunrise to nightfall. Here, life slows down just enough for you to feel every moment. Adventure meets relaxation. For adventure lovers, Agadir Beach is paradise. You can surf the rolling Atlantic waves, ride a camel at sunset, or try jet skiing and paddleboarding. Nearby, Tagazout, a fishing village turned surfers' haven, is just a 20-minute drive away. There, the waves get wilder, perfect for seasoned surfers chasing adrenaline. Footage, drone shots of surfers paddling, waves crashing in slow motion. Whether you come for calm or chaos, the ocean will always meet you halfway. The culture beyond the shore. Agadir isn't only about sand and sea, it's about soul. Explore the Souk El Had, one of Morocco's largest markets, with over 3,000 stalls selling everything from spices to leather goods. You'll smell Morocco before you even see it. Saffron, mint, cinnamon, and the sea. Then, take a ride up to the Kasbah of Agadir Ofella, the city's ancient fortress perched high above the coast. From there, you'll witness one of the most breathtaking views in all of North Africa, the city glittering below, the ocean stretching endlessly beyond. Footage drone pulls back from the Kasbah, ruins to reveal the full coastline. When the sun dips low and the call to prayer echoes over the city, you'll feel Morocco in your bones. Luxury meets local charm. Agadir offers a blend of Moroccan charm and modern comfort. The beachfront is lined with resorts that cater to every traveler, from five-star luxury to cozy guest houses. Sofitel, Agadir, Thalassa, Sea and Spa for ultimate beachfront luxury and Moroccan architecture. Riu Palace, Tagida, Agadir, perfect for families and couples seeking elegance and comfort. Tagazout Surf Hostel for backpackers chasing waves and community vibes. SN, single quote, to just beside you, it becomes part of you. A taste of Morocco by the Sea. Agadir's cuisine reflects its coastal spirit, fresh, flavorful, and filled with heart. Feast on grilled sardines, caught fresh from the Atlantic, spicy Herrera soup, or traditional tagine with lemon and olives. Don't miss the beachside cafes serving mint tea, Morocco's national drink poured high into glass cups with foamy perfection. Footage, close-up of mint tea being poured, steam rising, people laughing as waves crash behind them. In every sip, you'll taste sunshine, sand, and centuries of tradition. What to see and do around Agadir. Goes out surfers. Paradise just north of Agadir, Paradise Valley. A lush oasis surrounded by palm trees and natural rock pools. About an hour inland. SOUSS Marsa National Park. Perfect for birdwatching and eco-tours. AGADIR Ofella Kasbah for sunrise and sunset views that will steal your breath. Souk El Had Shop. Explore and meet the real Morocco. In Morocco, every journey is an adventure, and every adventure tells a story. Best time to visit. Agadir enjoys over 300 days of sunshine a year. It's Morocco's year-round beach destination. The best time to visit is from March to October, when the weather is warm, dry, and perfect for swimming and surfing. Winter, November-February, is cooler but still pleasant, especially for sightseeing and relaxing walks. Footage, surfers under clear skies. Sunset glowing orange on the horizon. Even when the world feels cold, Agadir stays golden. Getting there, Agadir is well connected with an international airport, Aga, about 25 minutes from the city center. You can also reach it by road from Marrakesh, a scenic 3-hour drive through the high Atlas Mountains. The road to Agadir is a movie in itself, a dance between mountain, desert, and sea. Do's and don'ts. Do's. Do dress modestly when leaving the beach. Respect Moroccan culture. Do greet locals with salam alaikum. It's always appreciated. Do bargain kindly in the souk. It's part of the fun. Do try mint tea and accept when offered. It's a gesture of hospitality. Do visit early morning or late afternoon for the best. Beach light. Don't drink alcohol in public. Morocco has specific areas for that. Don't photograph locals without asking permission. Don't swim too far out. Tides can be strong in some areas. Don't miss the sunset. From the Kasbah, it's pure magic. Footage, respectful tourists interacting with locals, vibrant smiles and handshakes. In Agadir, kindness travels further than any map. Why you should visit Agadir Beach. Agadir Beach isn't just Morocco's coast, it's its heartbeat. It's where the modern world meets ancient rhythm, where every sunrise feels new, and every sunset feels eternal. Here, the sea doesn't just touch the sand, it touches your spirit. This is Agadir Beach, where Morocco glows, where the ocean breathes, and where your heart will never forget. 9. Sharm el-Luli, Egypt. In the far south of Egypt, where the desert whispers to the sea, there's a secret paradise untouched by time. A place where coral reefs bloom beneath sapphire waters, and silence feels sacred. Welcome to Sharm el-Luli, Egypt's hidden beach of dreams. This isn't Sharm el-Sheikh's bustling resort scene. This is the Red Sea, as nature intended, pure, untamed, magical. The hidden gem of Marsa Alam. Sharm el-Luli, Ras Hankarab. Sharm el-Luli is located about 60 kilometers south of Marsa Alam, a quiet coastal town in southern Egypt. Unlike crowded tourist beaches, this one remains pristine and untouched, protected as part of the Wadi El Jamal National Park, the Valley of the Camels. Here, the desert doesn't stop at the water's edge, it becomes part of the ocean's story. It's often described as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, not because of luxury resorts or parties, but because of its raw, untouched perfection, a beach of pure simplicity when you first arrive. You'll notice what's missing. No hotels, no restaurants, no crowds, just the whisper of the wind, the rhythm of waves, and the songs of distant seabirds. Visitors bring their own towels, snacks, and shade. The simplicity is the point. This is a place for peace, not performance. If the world feels loud, Sharm el-Luli is the silence your soul has been searching for. The underwater paradise, the real magic of Sharm el-Luli, begins beneath the surface. The water is shallow for meters out, revealing a vast lagoon that's perfect for snorkeling and swimming. You don't need to dive deep to see the magic. Right from the shore, you'll encounter living coral gardens, sea turtles gliding gracefully, and vibrant fish that look painted by the gods themselves. Marine experts call this one of the healthiest coral ecosystems in the Red Sea, largely because it's protected and remote. Even beginner snorkelers can explore safely. The current is mild, and visibility stretches for over 30 meters underwater. It's like swimming in a living rainbow, one that never fades. The desert meets the sea view. Places on Earth capture contrasts like this, the heat of the Sahara blending with the cool calm of the Red Sea. The landscape feels almost otherworldly, like stepping onto another planet, one made of silence, color, and reflection. When the sun sets, the desert glows red, and the water reflects the fire of the sky. It's a moment that photographs can't capture. You have to feel it. Here, the desert teaches you patience, and the sea, peace. How to experience it. Sharm el-Luli is a day trip destination, not a resort town. You can reach it easily from Marsa Alam by taxi or local tour operators. The drive takes about an hour through scenic desert roads. There are small shaded huts run by locals where you can rest, rent snorkeling gear, and buy cold drinks. But this isn't a commercial beach, it's nature in her rawest, most honest form. The less you bring, the more you feel. For those who want to stay nearby, Marsa Alam offers eco-lodges and diving camps like Abu Dabab Lodge, cozy huts, near another coral-rich beach, Elphinstone Resort, perfect for divers exploring nearby reefs. Deep South Ecolodge, sustainable stays surrounded by desert serenity. What to do at Sharm el-Lula? Snorkel among coral gardens, the highlight of the beach. The lagoon is calm, shallow, and bursting with life. Relax in silence. This is a beach meant for reflection and stillness, not noise. Visit Wadi El Jamel National Park. Just a short drive away, it's home to rare wildlife, mangroves, and desert trails. Desert tea with Bedouins. Experience authentic Egyptian hospitality with locals who've called this desert home for generations. In the desert, a cup of tea is more than a drink. It's a welcome to the world. Best time to visit, the best months to visit Sharm el-Lula are March to June and September to November, when the air is warm but not scorching, and the sea is calm and crystal clear. Avoid the midsummer months, July-August, if you're not used to desert heat, as temperatures can rise above 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The early hours here feel like waking up inside a dream. Do's and don'ts. Do's: do bring reef-safe sunscreen. Regular sunscreen harms coral. Do wear reef shoes. The coral can be sharp near the shore. Do carry plenty of water. The heat can be intense. Do respect the silence. This is a sacred natural site for many. Locals don't do support local guides and tea sellers. They protect this paradise. Don't step on or touch coral. It can take decades to grow back. Don't feed the fish. It disrupts their natural diet. Don't leave trash. Carry everything back out with you. Don't fly drones without permission. It's a protected area. Don't expect luxury. Expect authenticity. Why Sharm el-Lula should be on your bucket list montage. Waves shimmering under the sun, sea turtles swimming, desert dunes glowing at sunset. Sharm el-Lula isn't just a beach, it's a feeling. It's what happens when nature and peace meet in perfect balance. It's the kind of place that reminds you how small, yet connected, we all are. Some beaches dazzle you with luxury. Sharm el-Lula humbles you with beauty. It's Egypt as the ancients knew it, eternal, quiet, and full of life. If you listen closely, you can still hear the desert whisper to the sea. Belle Mer, Mauritius. Imagine a beach where every wave whispers peace, where every sunrise feels like a painting, and where time slows down just long enough for your heart to breathe. Welcome to Belle Mer Beach, the crown jewel of Mauritius, a paradise that defines tropical perfection. This is where calm meets color, where the Indian Ocean cradles your soul in shades of blue you didn't know existed. The heart of Mauritius' east coast, Belle Mer, sits gracefully on the east coast of Mauritius, about an hour's drive from the capital, Port Louis. It's a place that feels untouched by hurry, a stretch of coastline nearly 10 kilometers long, fringed with palm trees and lagoon waters that shimmer like glass. Footage: drones sweep along the lagoon, boats floating lazily over coral shallows. The name Belle Mer means beautiful sea in French, and every ripple here lives up to the name. The Lagoon of Dreams. Belle Mer's beauty begins in its lagoon, one of the longest and calmest in Mauritius. The offshore coral reef acts as a natural barrier, creating a shallow, crystal-clear swimming area that's perfect for families and anyone who wants to simply float in paradise. You'll find shades of blue you can't name, from deep sapphire to glassy turquoise to soft, milky aqua. Every few meters, you'll spot fish darting between coral rocks, or a starfish resting quietly beneath your feet. If peace had a color, this would be it. The endless white sands. Belmare's sands are among the softest and whitest in all of Mauritius, stretching for miles without interruption. This beach offers rare solitude, even at midday. You'll find spots that feel completely your own. It's the kind of place where you walk for hours and never want to turn back, just the ocean, your footprints, and the rhythmic sound of your own thoughts. Some beaches are crowded. Belmare feels like a secret whispered just to you. A sanctuary for the soul. Belmare isn't just beautiful, it's healing. The calm energy of the place makes it ideal for relaxation, yoga, and mindfulness retreats. You'll often see locals and travelers meditating under palm trees, practicing yoga at dawn, or simply lying on hammocks between coconut palms, listening to the ocean's slow heartbeat. Here, even silence feels alive. The resorts and luxury escapes. Belmare is home to some of Mauritius' most iconic resorts, each designed to blend luxury with nature's rhythm. The one and only Le Saint-Geran, a legendary resort on a private peninsula, where every suite faces the ocean. Long Beach, Mauritius, modern, vibrant, perfect for couples and adventure seekers. Luxe. Belmare, famous for its dreamy overwater villas, world-class spa, and Instagram-worthy views. At Belmare, luxury isn't about noise. It's about the quiet comfort of knowing you've found paradise. Adventure beneath the combinant, its tranquility. Belmare is a playground for water lovers. Go snorkeling or diving in nearby coral gardens, kite surfing in the trade winds, or take a catamaran cruise to nearby Isle aux Cerfs, one of Mauritius' most beautiful islands. If you think peace and adventure can't coexist, come to Belmare and watch them dance together. Flavors of the island. Mauritius cuisine is a colorful fusion of Indian, African, Chinese, and French influences, and Belmare is a feast for every sense. Start your morning with fresh coconut water. Taste Creole seafood, curries. And don't miss goto piments, spicy lentil fritters served with mango chutney. Many resorts offer beachfront dining under the stars, with live Sega music, the traditional Mauritian rhythm played on raven drums. In Belmare, every meal ends with laughter and a little sand between your toes. What to see and do around Belmare in aux Cerfs Island, just a short boat ride away. Known for its crystal lagoons and golf course, Flack Market, a lively local market bursting with spices, an island crafts. Grand River, southeast waterfalls. Take a boat ride to see these scenic falls, where river meets ocean under sea. Walk. Try this unique experience, walking on the ocean floor, surrounded by fish. Deep sea fishing for thrill seekers. The eastern waters are rich with marlin and tuna. From calm lagoons to lively markets, Belmare shows every color of island life. Best time to visit Mauritius. Enjoys a warm, tropical climate year-round, but the best months to visit Belmare are May to December. During the dry season, when the air is cool, the sky clear, and the sea impossibly blue, every day feels like summer here, but softer, slower, and sweeter. Getting there, the nearest airport is Sir Siwu Saga, Ramgoolam International Airport, MRU. About an hour's drive from Belmare. Taxis and hotel transfers are easily available, and the journey takes you through sugarcane fields, small villages, and coastal views that set the mood long before you arrive. The road to Belmare feels like a countdown to serenity. Do's and don'ts do wake up early for the sunrise. Belmar faces east, and the colors are unreal, do bring reef-safe sunscreen, protect the fragile ecosystem, do try local dishes, the seafood is divine. Do take a catamaran cruise, it's the best way to see the coastline, do take time to disconnect. Belmare rewards stillness. Don't litter or disturb coral reefs. Sustainability is key here. Don't expect nightlife. This is a sunrise, not a party. Beach. Don't swim too far beyond the reef. Currents can be strong. Don't skip the local markets. That's where you'll find real island life. Don't forget insect repellent. Evenings can bring gentle island bugs. Footage. Responsible travelers picking up trash. Smiling at locals, watching sunrise. Paradise stays perfect when we protect it. Why Belmare steals every heart. Belmare isn't loud. It doesn't compete for your attention. It simply exists in harmony. Soft sand, gentle wind, warm smiles. It's where you stop chasing time and start living in it. It's not about what you do here. It's about how you feel while doing nothing at all. From the heart of Africa to the edge of the Indian Ocean, we've traveled through hidden beaches and secret shores. But Belmar, it's more than a destination. It's a gentle reminder that sometimes the most beautiful places are the quietest ones. So, when the world gets noisy, come here. Let the ocean remind you how peace sounds. Discover Africa's most beautiful hidden beaches, from Mozambique to Seychelles, Kenya, and Ghana. These underrated destinations are perfect for relaxation, snorkeling, diving, and photography. If you're searching for hidden gems in Africa, best beaches in Africa, or African travel destinations 2025, this video is for you.